A local football player is inspiring a lot of people.
Pleasant Valley High School's Tanner Hilstad is playing for the Vikings with a pacemaker. It was put in 6 months ago. Pretty hard to believe, Josh. Tell us more about him.
It is pretty unbelievable and inspiring. He was born with a heart rhythm disorder called sick sinus syndrome, which is, Tanner explains, basically means that his heart beats lower than everybody else. Tanner first had a pacemaker put in when he was 10. At the time, he and his family were visiting family at the hospital, and to quote his mom, Tanner, quote, hit the floor, which first alerted the family to his condition and led to his diagnosis and the pacemaker. This past March, during a wrestling practice, Hilstad's pacemaker was accidentally ripped from where it had been implanted. Following Tanner's accident at wrestling practice in which his pacemaker was pulled off, he was feeling off. He and his family headed to Enloe Medical Center.
They said it dragged my pacemaker down my rib cage 6 inches. So it ripped my pacemaker down my rib cage.
After Tanner's pacemaker was pulled off, he and his mom literally taped it up in an X pattern to keep it in place until it was time for his 6-hour-plus surgery. That surgery included removing his old pacemaker, wires and all, and replacing it with this cutting-edge pacemaker. A less risky procedure would have left the old wires in, but
that I could live on the rest of my life with the wires in, but there's a chance I couldn't have an MRI if I if I tore my ACL or if I hurt my leg or if I hurt my shoulder. I couldn't have an MRI because I would have wires in me. Me and my mom talked it through. We took the chance to take out everything, and everything went good.
He comes in with a lot of energy. He's here every single day. He's working his butt off. So yeah, you got to reward a kid like that, and you got to put him out there and see what he can do, and I expect bigger things down the road from him.
Hilstad has a message for other young people with a heart condition or a medical issue in general.
Don't feel don't feel different. Keep self standards. Don't let nobody else talk you down. You're just like everybody else.
Thank you to the Hilstad family. Tanner, as we touched on, is also a big-time wrestler. He'll wrestle for PV this upcoming season. As for the football team, Tanner and the Vikes are at Rancho Cotade in Rohnert Park this Friday.